Yeah, good afternoon, children. How are you this day? Hope you all are fine and fit. Okay, so let's begin our today's class with a short prayer. Join your hands, children, and with a smiling face, you will start. Remember God before we start with our class. So repeat, Dear God, come with us today. Fill our hearts with joy. Fill our minds with learning. Fill our class with peace, fill our lesson with fun, and safeguard our health. So just open your eyes, children. Let's begin. So now I'm going to show you few things. You're going to name it and tell me what is it. So what is it, this, children? What is this? It's an ink. Yes. Now what is the color of this ink? It's blue. Very good, which you are all familiar. And we make this ink use in our day-to-day life. Yes, while writing. Now you tell me, children, what is this? It's a milk. Yes. What is the color of the milk? It's white in color. And you have this daily in the morning as well as while going to sleep. Bedtime, right? It's a milk and it's the color of the milk is white. Now let me show you something else. So what is this, children? Yes, it's a juice. Which juice it is? A man, a mango juice, right? Now, what is the color of this mango juice? It's yellow. So, whatever I have showed you, you have named the color of it. Now, let us see. I will show you something else, which is very unique. Yes. Now, what is this? It's water. And you have this water every day, right? It's a clean water. Now, can you tell me the color of the water? What is the color of this water? Just think and tell me. Is it black? Is it yellow? Is it pink? Okay. Is it orange? Or whatever you feel. Yes. Yes. It does not have color. Water is colorless. It does not have yellow color, black color, orange color. It doesn't have any color. You will say plain water. And it does not have color. So now today, children, let's learn more about water in our EVS lesson. Lesson number 10, more about water. Can you see? Are you interested in learning more about water? Yes. So far, you have just, drank water to quench your thirst. Whenever you are thirsty, you felt like having water. But did you ever think of it? Yes. Did you ever think of it about water? Yes. No, na? Yes. So today we are going to learn more about water in this EVS lesson. Lesson number 10. So shall we begin? Yes. Now you tell me, children, whenever you are sitting in your living room, correct? Yes. And have you noticed that, in the kitchen something is going on? Mummy is preparing some delicious food, correct? And how do you come to know that she's preparing a delicious food? With a aroma. Everywhere you will find the aroma is spread. So how will you come to know that whether she is preparing biryani or shira or kheer or she is roasting papad, etc.? Yes, yes, with the help of your nose. The nose allows you to smell, correct? You get a delicious aroma. And with the help of the aroma, you just come to know that mummy is preparing which dish. Yes. And when she gives you to eat, Did you ever tasted it? Yes, you must be tasting. Now, when you taste it, you feel that whether it is what? Tasty or not. Whether it is sour, yes, whether it is pungent, whether it is so on. So with the help of the taste, you come to know whether it is tasty or not. So who tells you the taste? Your tongue tells you the taste. Yes. Now everybody are fond of this. What is this? It's a dairy milk. Have you tasted it? Yes, I know you all have tasted. It has very sweet taste. Yes, and the color of it is brown, chocolate brown. Yes. Now you tell me, children, that did you ever notice about this water? Yes. Did you taste it? Yes, every day you have. But did you ever felt that what is the taste of this water? Yes. No, yes. Every day you drink and you quench your thirst, you make use of water for all purposes. But did you ever thought of it? That does the water have taste? Does the water have taste? No, it is tasteless. And did you ever think of smelling it? Did you get the smell of it? Yes? No, very good. So here the water does not have taste, right? It is odorless and it is colorless. So these three things we learned today, correct? So what did we learn? These three more things we learned. So far you used to just drink water, used to have bath, yes, you used to wash your clothes and so on. But you must have never thought about it to find, you to go deep and find out the importance or more about water. So today we are going to learn something more about it. Yes. So three things we learn. The first thing is yes, it does not have color. It is odorless. That means it does not have smell. And the third thing is it is what? Tasteless. It does not have any taste. Now let us find out something more about it. Okay. Now it's a pure water. Can you see a pure water in a glass? Nothing is there. No dust. Nothing. It is clean water. And if I put this object in this, correct, children? Yes. If I put this object in this, are you able to see it? Yes, yes, you are able to see it. That something is there inside the water. And what is the color of this object? It's red in color. Then why are you able to see this, children? Think and tell me, why are you able to see? Yes, yes, because water is transparent. Yes. Now you tell me, what do you mean by transparent? Can anybody tell me what do you mean by transparent? Pronounce this word properly, children, because you are hearing it for the first time. It is transparent. So what do you mean by transparent? Yes, can anybody will try? I know that it's a new word for you. Yes, it is trans and parent. So now transparent means that the light passes through the object and we can see. Now see, we can see, no, that something is there in the glass which is red in color. So when we can see through the object, it is known as a transparent. Now we will do an experiment. Okay, I have a Yes. Now I have a battery. Now when I just put a battery over here, focus it. Can you see the light passes through it? Right? You are able to see the light. Yes, and you can see the object clearly. So that means it is transparent. We can see it properly. Yes, children? Yes. So whenever you notice there's anything can be seen through the object, to the substance, it is known as transparent. So can you give me one or two examples of transparent? You just take a look in your house. You will find two transparent objects. I'll just wait for a second. Let me see whether you are using your brain or what. Yes? Yes, somebody said glass. Yes, it's a glass. You can see through it, isn't it? I can see somebody is standing over there, somebody is sitting, somebody is listening. So a light passes through this object is known as transparent. Yes. And somebody said glass. Yes, very good. Glass is transparent. Then we use this plastic folders. Can you see? It's transparent. You can see me clearly through this plastic. So plastic is also transparent, correct? As I said, water is transparent. That's why we can see the object which is there in the glass clearly. Now, what is the opposite of transparent, children? Can you tell me what is the opposite of transparent? Opaque. Yes, children. Now see, this already is there. Now suppose if I take this object and just bring it in the way, are you able to see the glass? Are you able to see the object? No. Why? Because of this box. Now this box is an opaque. Why? Because light doesn't passes through this box. That's why we are not able to see the object. Suppose if I remove this, then you are able to see. Why? Because in this you will see the light passes, and in this box, earth surface, you will find that light doesn't passes. Now, when the light, we cannot see the light, correct? It is known as an opaque. So can you give me two examples, children, of opaque? Yes, tell me. Just take a look in your house. It is there in your house. Yes. Table. Yes, very good. And what else, children? Yes. Spoon. Very good. Plate. Yes, very good. Duster. Yes. Book, paper, etc. So shall we revise that what is meant by transparent? Here you can see, if you can see through a substance, it is said to be transparent. And you have very well given me two examples. One is glass and one is plastic, and even windows, correct? Windows are there, no? Slides are there. Through it, we can see what is going on outside, right? So now we have also learned about opaque. So what do you mean by opaque? If you cannot see through a substance, it is said to be opaque. So this is the opposite of transparent. So you should know and you should clearly say and pronounce it properly, because these are the two words, two new terms which you are learning in this lesson and which you have come across this. Yes, children? Yes. Now, these two things, correct? This one thing we have learned about water. And previously, we have learned three things, that it does not have color, it does not have smell, it does not have taste, and it is transparent. Yes. Now, let us do one more experiment. Isn't it exciting, children? Yes, you would like to learn more. No? Why? Because the lesson is interesting. Now let's see something more. Now what is this, children? Yes, it's a floor. Yes, yes or no? Yes, it's an atta. Okay. Now children, if I put this in another bowl, you will find a hip, correct? A hip of floor. It does not spread in this bowl. But like children, if I take this, okay, and add water in it, you will find it has spread all over this bowl. Yes, that means water spreads all around. Yes, and if I drop this down, what will happen, children? You will find water all over on the floor. That means water does not have shape. Yes, now you can see, this box has a shape. Yes, it has a shape. It has four corners. Yes, then this device, even it has a four corners. Yes, it has a shape. But water, it does not have a shape. Yes. Now let's see what it does. Okay. Now I will just take a flower vase. And what will I do, children? I will show you one more experiment. Yes. I will just pour this water in a flask. Now what happened to this water? Yes, can anybody tell me what happened to this water? It took the shape of the container. Yes, it took the shape of the container. Now this water, it looks like a flower vase. Yes, not only this, we will just take a small wine glass. Again, I will just put water in this. Again, you will see that water took the shape of this wine glass. Isn't it amazing, children? So as I told you, see, water does not have shape. But as you put it in the container, it takes the shape of the container. So now here you will see this is the bottle. Already water is there in this. So now you can see two different shapes. Yes, here it is in the bottle. Here it is in the wine glass. And here you will find it's in the vase. So water has taken the shape of the container. So see, when you go to school, children, what do? You take water in your water bottle, and different children, has different water bottles. Yes, some are small, some are crooked, some are in different shape. But when you add water in it, it takes the shape of the bottle. So now here you have to remember that water does not have shape. It takes the shape of the container. So what have we learned now? So many things we have learned about the water. Yes. Now the first thing that it does not have color. It does not have smell. It is odorless. Yes. It does not have taste. Yes. It takes the shape of the container. It is spread all around. Yes. On the surface, and it flows down. See, when you have bath, yes, when you have bath and sink, when you're having, what happens to the water? The water is spread over here and there. Yes. Even sometimes outside the washroom it comes, and then mommy yells at you, what are you doing? Yes. So you just see that water doesn't have shape. It just glows here and there. So all these things are known as properties of water. Now before that you was not knowing about you. You only used to just have a glass of water just to fill your thirst. Right, children? But today we have learned so many things about water. So what is the first thing? It does not have color. Second, it does not have taste. Water doesn't have taste. It is not sweet. It is not sour. It is not pungent, or it is not hot. It's just a plain water. Then you will find it is transparent. I showed you know what is transparent. If you add the object in the water, you will see the object clearly. Yes. Then I showed you it takes the shape of the container. I showed you when you pour it in a flask, when you pour it in the bottle, it takes the shape of the container. Then it here you will find it spreads on the flat surface, and also when it falls down, it is spread all over. So all these things are known as properties of water. So aren't you happy that you have come to know more about water which you were not knowing earlier? So now you came to know. And will you please keep this in your mind? So whenever you are having a sip of water, then you should remember that this pure water does not have color, does not have taste, it is transparent. Yes, children, and so on. Right? So now we will just learn something more about it through the experiment. Yes, interesting topic, isn't it? I know you, everybody liked. I can see a broad smile on your face, and it makes me also happy that you have understood the lesson very well. Whatever I have discussed, you have understood it very well. I am also happy, huh? Children, keep it up. Okay, so we will just move on to further. Now, you know, children, in our nature, no, yes, water exists in three states. Okay, yes, in three states. Now let us see what. Now these are known as states of matter. Now before going to states, I would like to tell you the meaning of state. Now what is the meaning of state? The form in which a substance may be found. Okay. Now can you see? It's a clip. Okay, mummy used now to put it to dry. When mummy puts clothes to dry, she just put this so that your clothes doesn't fly. So this is in which form? Can you see? It is very, very hard. So this is in which form? Huh? This is in, come on, tell me. It's hard. What is it? It is in solid form. So whatever substance is hard, it is in solid form. Yes. Now you can see the lid bottle is. This is also hard. Okay. So this is which state? Yes. Huh? Solid. Yes. Whatever it is. Table, chair, you know, then your furniture, then your pen, whatever, your book, etc. These are all in solid state. Now let us learn about liquid. Now what is liquid? As I showed you, yes, this is a liquid. This is also a liquid. Yes. Then tea, what you are having, that is also liquid. Soup, coffee, juice, etc. It is in the form of liquid. So this is second state of matter. Now let us come to the third state. Now, third state means the air which is there around us, correct? And what we breathe in. What we breathe in? We breathe in oxygen. What is this all known as? It's a gas. Okay, children? So, have you studied? Did you come to know about the states of matter? There are three states of matter. The first one is solid, and the second one is liquid, and the third one is, yes. Now let us see the three states of water. Correct, children? Now this is ice cubes. Very good. Now this is which form? As I told you, there are three states of water. I have explained you. So this is which form? It's a solid form. Very good. It's a solid form. Can you see cubes of ice here? Yes, it is the solid form of the water. Yes. Now I would like to ask you one question. When you have a sip of cold drink or when you have Coca-Cola, correct? When you just remove the bottle out, you will find the droplets over it. Yes. Now you tell me why. Did you ever notice why is it? Why these droplets are there outside the glass? Did you ever thought of it? No, I know you have not thought. You just removed and you just quench your thirst. Correct? You were just thirsty, so you just took a glass of cold drink and you had it. But what about this droplet? Did you ever think of it? No, na? But today I will tell you. Yes, now you have to remember that water is present, okay, in the air in the form of water vapor. Now I will show you what is water vapor. I will just show you. Actually, this is the third state, but still I will show you the vapor. Can you see this white thing which is coming out? It's steam. It's water vapor. It is in a gaseous form. So this vapor is there around in the environment, correct? In our surrounding. So when it touches this cold glass, it turns into droplet of water. That's why you will find these drops of water over here. Correct? Now, whenever you are having cold drink, and if you notice these droplets of water on the glass, then immediately you must think it is because of the water vapor which touches the cold glass, and then it turns into droplet of water. So this is the first form of what? Water. It's the solid form of water. Now let's come to the next form. Now when you, correct. Now if you keep this outside for 2-3 hours, it will form a liquid. So this is the second form of liquid, correct? Anything, juice, milk, right children? Coffee, your juice, etc. These are the liquid. So this is the second form of water. Now let's come to the third form of water. It is in the gaseous stage, which I showed you. This is a gaseous stage. Can you see this children? Steam coming out, and it is just rising it in the environment. It is known as steam. It is known as water vapor. Yes, now what is this water vapor? The form in which water is held in the air. Now you will find, no, it comes out and it will remain in the environment. It will remain in the surrounding. Yes, children, but we cannot see it. Right? We cannot see it. It's a gas vapor. Okay. Now, if I spread this, now what is this, children? It's a perfume. Yes. Now, if I spread this, okay, in the environment, wherever you are, you will get the fragrance of it. Why? Because this fragrance got mixed in the environment and we can notice it. We can, when we are inhaling the oxygen, we come to know that something gas is spread in the environment. So these are the three forms of water. The first one I told you, solid. The second one is liquid. And the third one was, yes, gaseous state. Now this gas, you have to remember that when you blow a balloon, it becomes big. Why? Because we feel air in it, correct? Then the tires, correct? Those who have four-wheelers, they have four tires. What is filled inside? Gas, air, etc. Even you have a small ball, to play. Correct? Babies play with a ball, soft ball. What is filled in it? A gas. So these are the three forms of water. Now the first one is solid, the second one is liquid, and the third one is gaseous states. So have you learned something more? Isn't it this topic is interesting? Yes. And see how nicely you all are sitting, children. You are listening so well. Really, I am very, very happy. Now let us move further. Let us learn more about water. Now again, I am going to explain this you with the help of the experiment. Okay. Now here, children, what is this? It's a glass. And I will just pour water in it, right? And I will just take half a teaspoon of, what is this? Salt. I will just add this salt into it and give a stir. Now, as I am stirring, can you see what happens to the salt? It got mixed in water. Yes, it has, you cannot see salt. Why? Because it is already dissolved in water. And when you taste this water, it will taste salty. Yes. Now, I'm taking one more glass and adding, what is this? Sugar in it. And after I give a stir, you will find sugar also dissolves. So few things dissolves in water. They are soluble in water. Okay. Now what are these few things? You can take salt, you can take sugar, you can take coffee. Yes. Baking soda. All these things dissolves in water. Now if I put this, what is this? A lime. And give a stir. It will dissolve in water. No, because it is insoluble. It won't dissolve in water. So you must think, correct? Which substance will dissolve in water and which substance doesn't dissolve in water. Okay, few things, even rangoli powder, sand which we get Juhu beach, it does not dissolve in water. Only these things get dissolved in water. So have you seen, children? We have learned so many new things about water which you did not know. But now I know everybody came to know about water. Now I will just share you a small PPT and we will just revise this lesson within 5 minutes. Okay. So I will just share you the PPT. You just wait and watch. Yes. Now this is more about water. Can you see the droplet of water? Yes. One drop of water makes an ocean. Yes. So second slide, we will see in the second slide the properties of water. Water has no color. First thing. Second one, it does not have smell. Third, it doesn't have taste. Yes. Fourth one, it is transparent. Fifth one, it does not have shape of its own. Sixth one, it takes the shape of the container. Next one, it spreads on the flat surface. And the last one is it spills on the ground. It flows down a slope. So these all are the properties of pure water, children. So you have to remember this properties of water. Now let us see in the other slide that, yes, now you can see these are all transparent object, correct? Window, glass, binoculars, even my specs is transparent because I can see you and you can see my eyes over here, correct, children? Even the glass. So these are all transparent objects. Yes. Now we'll go to the new slide, children. Now this is opaque. Now I told you the opposite, the opposite of old is young. So the opposite of transparent is opaque, which the light cannot pass. We cannot see through the doors. We cannot see through carrot, teddy bear, shoes, and so on. So these things are known as opaque system. Okay, substances. Now we'll go to further slide. The further slide is also interesting, huh, children? Yes, can you see this water? It's a pure water and you can see a straw. It's transparent. It flows everywhere. Correct? And it takes the shape of the container. There are three tubes. Can you see? One is long, one is crooked, and one is divided. So you can see how amazing it is that water takes the shape of the container. Suppose if anybody dumped us in the cupboard, are we going to take the shape of the cupboard? No. Yes, because we have a correct posture, we have a good shape. But what about water? Water is not at all in shape. It just takes the shape in the container. Yes. Now let's go to further. Now I have told you about the states. Yes. So we have here next three states, correct, of matter. On one side you will see solid things. What are the solid things? You will see pencil, table, cycle, apple, tree, etc. Whereas in the middle you will see liquid substances, like coffee, then soup, then tea, then cold drinks, and so on. And on the right hand side, you will see all gaseous thing. Okay, air is filled in it. Our wind, our air, everything is in the form of gaseous. So these are the three states of matter. Now let's come to the next one, children, which is very important. That is the three states of water. Now we have three states of water. The first thing is, what is it? Solid, liquid, and gaseous, which I showed you. Ice, snow is in solid form. Liquid, as usual, I told you, milk, and then juice, and coffee, tea, etc. Gas also I showed you. When mummy prepares a tea, you will find the steam is coming out. The vapor is coming out. It goes in the environment and get mixed. And it is there in the environment, but we cannot see them. Yes, children? Yes. Now we will just go to the further slide. That is, yes, substance that dissolves in water. Now, few substances are there, children, which dissolves in water. The first thing is salt, second sugar, third coffee, and baking powder, and so on. So these are the substances which dissolves in water. Yes, children? Yes. Alum also, alum means fitkari, okay? That also dissolves in water and it cleans the water. It is that useful. Today we are using, uh, what is that? Eureka plus everything, isn't it? To clean water. But earlier people used to use alum to clean water, to keep water clean. Even our juice can also dissolve. If you want to make a lime juice, you will just squeeze the lime in the water and lime will get mixed in water. And okay, children. So these are the substance that dissolves in water. Yes. Now we will just come back. Yes. He is showing you the thumb. Yes. That you have to take care, huh, children. Yes. Okay. Yes, be safe, huh, children. Nowadays, you should not drink cold water. Otherwise, you know what will happen. Correct? People may think that you are suffering from coronavirus because nowadays we have to avoid this cold water. Now, conclusion in the end, like you all know, children, that we make use of water, correct, in a different way. We use it for cooking, we use it for washing, we use it for bathing, etc. But you know, children, water is in limited source. So we need to take care of water. Please don't waste water. Whenever you are going to washroom, whenever you are having bath, you see that you take limited water to have bath. Correct? And like when we wash vegetables, when we wash rice, that water should be kept to pour it in the washroom. So in this way, we can save water and we can also think of our environment. Yes, because water isn't limited. And what is the main source of water? Can anybody tell me what is the main source of water? Yes, rain. Rain is the main source of water and we get water only for 4 months. What about 8 months? We really need to take care of water during these 8 months. We have to save this water. Now, you see, now summer season is close by, and during summer season, you know what happened? We face water problem. Correct? Why? Because people are just lavishly using water. So it should not happen. If you know need little water to drink, you should take just a glass or a half glass of water. Otherwise, people what they do? They just take one sip and remaining water they throw out. So one fine day, what will happen? We won't get water. Okay, and then you know what will happen. We can live without food, but we cannot live without water. For days we can stay without food, but not a single minute we will live without water. So today, children, we have learned so many things, properties of water, states, three states of water, and soluble things. So what are you going to do this now when you are free? Under your parents' guidance, you can do all this experiment which I have showed it to you. Right, children? And please don't drink cold water because nowadays it is very dangerous. Once you get cold, cough, then you have to go to doctor's place and doctor will tell you to go for corona test and all. So we don't have to do that. Only thing you have to be safe and take care. And I hope children, everybody have understood this lesson very well. Yes, children. So thank you, children, for listening me patiently. And you were so good. Nobody disturbs. Yes. So take care and be safe, children. Thank you. And bye-bye. Bye, children.